Hey, yo, what is going on? Once again, bros, Ronies and Pegasus Hakuzuki Komodos. This is the one, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Freaks Point 11, aka Manny Wolverine. Of course, you guys know the rest of the intro and outro, Switch's channel, and all their stuff. And before it again, once again, as I said before in the last video, because it was a reaction video that I did, and has something to relate to with this, fortunately, for the third time, it's probably the third or fourth time I've said this, but one of my roomies is asleep right now, so I can't really be too loud and be as interactive or hyper as I normally am sometimes in my videos, so I apologize for that in advance. Maybe my next future video when it's daylight, I'll probably do that again, but for now I kind of got to keep things a little bit quiet because there's people in the house that are asleep, so yeah, you get it, because my roomies, they got work just like me. Man. Speaking of which, it's like 1 a.m. by the time I'm doing this video, and I normally don't do videos this late, but yeah, shit, man. I'm like halfway asleep too, so I apologize. Hopefully you don't hear any noise in the background. As you do, hopefully I don't have to do a two-part in this video. If I do, I apologize in advance. And yeah, so without further ado on that, let's begin. And here we go. If it works, hold on. There we go. Okay, so I know a lot of people were already seeing this thing on Saturday and Sunday. I've seen a couple of people talk about it for like the English dub edition for Dragon Ball Z Super or Dragon Ball Super. I'm not sure if it's going to be called Dragon Ball Z Super or Dragon Ball Super without the Z. I don't know. But I saw two comic article session reviews on these things. One was from comicbook.com/anime, so I'll leave the link in that article in the description box down below, annotation outside if you people want to read it at your own time. And another one from inverse.com, so I'll leave both the links in the description box below and you guys want to read yourself. I didn't want to read the inverse one because I think it's like 2.5 pages long, and that's long as fuck, and I don't want to keep this video over 10 minutes. I want to try to keep it less than 10 minutes, but we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. So, other than that, the comicbook1.com, I read some of it has a little bit of spoilers, so I kind of skipped onto those parts, so if you want to read the spoiler part, go for it at your own risk if you want to read that, because I actually want to be surprised when I watch the first 2 episodes of DBZ Super. And obviously, like I said before in my reaction review segment video that I did earlier, I'm a huge ass diehard DBZ fan. I love every single, not every single character. Some characters are real cool, others are kind of stupid a little bit. My 2 biggest favorite characters are always like Vegeta and Trunks. Those are always the badass motherfuckers out of the entire series. Compared to the original Dragon Ball series where Goku was still a child, well, probably either would have been Piccolo, maybe Krillin, I don't know, probably Bulma at the most. She was always the coolest ass chick of all time. I'm not even gonna lie, she was a badass chick. And she had the smarts, the brains, the beauty, everything. I was a 90s kid watching it at the time, even though I think it came in the mid-late 80s, but I didn't start watching until like when I was like 6, 7 years old. I was still a real little ass kid at the time, because I'm almost 28 now. Man, time goes by. When you think about nostalgic feels, just amazing. Absolutely marvelous. Other than that, man, it's just so many nostalgic feels I got with Bulma. In the DBZ version, I wasn't really crazy about her as much, but she was still decent. She was alright. Plus, she ended up marrying Vegeta, and at that time, when I was like a late 90s, early 2000s kid, I always wondered she was gonna. I thought everyone in the DBZ fan community probably thought she was gonna marry like Yamcha instead of Vegeta, but no, it was Vegeta. That's crazy. But anyways, let's see. Okay, so I was just seeing if this thing is even around or not. So it says Dragon Ball Z Super episode English 2 sub dub preview releases. Hold on 1 second. Let's make sure I'm having the right website, so that way I don't fuck it up. So yeah, DBZ Super Episode 2 English Dub Preview released. So I'll just read the first part, and the middle part I'll leave for spoiler territory, so that way nobody gets spoiled, because I don't want to get spoiled either. And let's begin. Links down below, like I said before, annotation outside, the one you saw earlier. Let's get into it. So it says, last night, Dragon Ball fangs rang in the new year. Right, thanks to Toonami. The late night anime block and Adult Swim went to take a walk down memory lane when it brought the newest Dragon Ball anime to the 2017 lineup. The English dub of the DBZ Super Dragon Ball Super, oh, that's what it's called now. Excuse me, anime to its 2017 lineup. The English dub of Dragon Ball Super was finally aired to the delight of fans, and audiences were wishing that the premiere would last longer than a 30-minute block. Sadly, the debut only covered the episode 1 of the anime, but Toonami has no plans to stop airing the series. In fact, the network has released a dub preview of episode 2 of Dragon Ball Super, and its highly released Lord Beerus. Oh, I thought it was Bleezus or Beezus or something, I don't know. So it's Lord Beerus, immense power. And I'm not going to read that part because obviously not spoilers. Other than that, I'll see you in part 2. I'll talk to you guys next time. Take it easy. And yeah, stay tuned for part 2 because my memory battery thing's running out. So see you in a minute.